What up, guys? Welcome to our Out the Theater reaction to the new 30 Seconds to Mars music video starring Jared Leto.
All right, so I'm going to preface this with this. Morbius has been my anticipated movies for like 3 years since it got announced. I love the character Morbius from the comic books. I love just the way he becomes the vampire, right?
Yeah.
There's epic battles in the comic books, and I really wanted to hype up this film, but I can't. The only thing I can hype up is Jared Leto's performance, who is, by definition, looks like Morbius.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's it. I felt like the movie was lacking. It's an hour and 45 minutes of just lackluster filming, in my opinion.
You should run down the plot really quick. What's Morbius about?
Morbius is about a man who has a illness since childhood, and he's trying to find a cure for himself and his best friend. And upon finding the cure, he needs bat DNA to find the cure. And he injects himself with it, does all the sciencey stuff, injects himself with it, and there's a side effect. He becomes into basically a vampire. A better vampire than Robert Pattinson, by the way, in Twilight. But other than that, I mean, him and his best friend become vampires. His best friend has a mean streak, and he becomes the killer. And Morbius is...
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this movie was fucking terrible. It sucked. I had to get up like 30 minutes before the ending because I was just moving around. I couldn't pay attention. And my brain was completely fried before the last battle. One of the things I hated about this movie is straight up the direction, man. The direction and the cinematography, the lighting, the visual effects, all are terrible. And we should ask for more from Marvel movies. This isn't an official MCU movie. It's an MCU adjacent film because it's from Sony.
You have to ask more from Sony. Sony has been fucking up the entire Spider-Man franchise, which is why Marvel took over Spider-Man, but they have been fucking it up ever since then.
But my question is, why do they even have Morbius? Morbius should be hanging out with the Marvel Knights, hanging out with Ghost Rider, Blade. He also had a cameo in the first Blade. It got deleted, but it would have been a really cool scene. Yes, Jared Leto looks like Morbius, but the movie is a failure on every level. And if you bore an audience with a comic book movie, in this day and age, there's no point in seeing it. And then the ending, man, I don't want to ruin it for anybody out there that's anticipating this movie. I would just say, adjust your expectations. For me, this is by far the worst movie I've seen in a theater so far this year. I've had a pretty good streak of seeing some good shit, but this is terrible.
I'm the one that said, let's go see this movie.
Yes, so. Gabe was begging me to go see this. And I like Morbius. He's popped up in a lot of comic book runs that I personally like. And then the character's cool. I like Marvel delving into horror themes. But Sony was not the company to make this movie with this character. And I'm really mad about the post-credit scene still because the
post-credit scene.
I don't want to ruin it because obviously you all have to see it. But they had no right to do what they did with it. For me, this is a big, if I could give it a fuck you rating, I would. I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5 because it looks like Jared Leto at least tried to make something with the terrible script he was given, and that's about it. 1 out of 5 for me.
I'm going with 2.7 out of 5. Like I said, I still enjoyed it. I just can't recommend
Drop
it.
Drop it to 2.5. I know you want to in your heart somewhere.
Fine, 2.5 out of 5. And I still say this, and I told Tony this, is that there was another movie on the cutting room floor. There was some stuff that was in the trailers that wasn't in this movie.
Gabe believes there's like a Snyder cut version of Morbius out there.
There is a Jared Leto version of this movie.
There's no other version of this movie.
There's a Leto version. Release the Leto version.
This is the version that Sony was afraid to release for 2 years. And they kept going, oh, it's COVID.
No. There's stuff in the trailers
There's stuff in the trailers that's not in the movie for sure. Michael Keaton is being marketed as in this film. He has the line where he says, hey, what's up, Doc? Not in the movie. Don't know why they're trying to milk that cow, but he's not in the movie. I don't know why it has anything to do with any Spider-Man related anything. Just skip the movie. Don't go see it.
Don't go see it.
Anyway, guys, if you like this review, make sure you let us know. What did you think of Morbius? That's the most important.
Right, let us know about it. And then tomorrow, Friday, or whatever, we're going to have the Final Girls.
Battle of the Final Girls.
Battle of the Final Girls.
Yeah. Anyway, let us know what your favorite comic book movies are, because apparently Gabe's are Morbius, Catwoman, Elektra, Daredevil, and the 2005 Fantastic Four.
Yes!
So we'll see you next time on the live show.
All right.